The Black Ops Pass is actually a great thing.
And as you can imagine, we got a lot to share.
When the Black Ops Pass was announced, everyone shat it. And in fact, the Black Ops Pass killed a lot of BO4's hype. Now, because I am on the peak of human evolution, and hey, you can be too if you subscribe, because I'm up here on the mountaintop, I've foreseen a pretty good theory here, which might prove that the Black Ops Pass is actually something really good, and no one's really talking about this, so if you want to share this, tweet this at other YouTubers, wink wink, yeah, please do. And yes, I mean no, Activision did not pay me off to say this. Damn, I wish they did though. So to refresh your mind, the Black Ops Pass is this. You get the 1 Zombies bonus map, the 4 DLC Zombies maps, and the 12, yes 12 not 16, multiplayer maps. And there was also, I don't know if this was ever confirmed, but they were saying you either have the DLC or you don't. Like, you cannot buy map packs 1 and 2, or 2 and 4. Like, you either have the DLC or you don't. You either have a Black Ops Pass or you don't. You stupid prick. So obviously that's why all the boys out here were crying. That's why all the hype went downhill, because it's like, either you have to pay up front for this content, this DLC maps, but you don't even know if you want it or not, because you don't know if it's good or not. You either have to pay for that, or you just can't have it. Like, you can't choose what you want. You either have it or you don't. And haha, you have less content, you have less maps, boys. Nice one, big memes. However, for the zombies side of things, you know me, a huge zombies fan, of course, I don't mind. I think, like, multiplayer maps, like, I don't really want to pay for that. Zombies maps, I think that's fine. So I'm happy. Like I've said previously, the Black Ops Pass is honestly, I wouldn't say it's great for zombies fans, but it's not a bad thing for zombies fans. But for MP lads, it's kind of like Activision are telling you to suck your mum. But for me, who's both, I don't really, well, for the zombie side, I don't really mind. However, that's old news, right? Like, what the Black Ops Pass is and why people are upset about it is old news, lads. So let's get into that theory of why this is actually a great thing, like this theory that no one's talking about. So, once again, what I'm saying here is not 100% confirmed. We're going to have to wait until we actually see what the Black Ops Pass is actually all about. Treyarch say Black Ops 4 is going to have more free content than any Call of Duty has ever had. So, what could this free content be? Well, lads, once again, it's already confirmed that Nuketown is going to be a free multiplayer map. Yeah, that's right, free for everybody in, was it November? So 1 month after the game comes out. You look at World War II, it has had a few free multiplayer maps like Winter Quarantine and Shipment, right? So put 2 and 2 together that, like, almost no one has. That's the theory. Black Ops 4 is going to have more free multiplayer maps than ever before. That's why the Black Ops Pass only has 12 maps instead of 16 that the normal Season Pass does. Because we're going to be getting more free maps than ever before. And once again, World War II currently has bad pronunciations, lads. Excuse my alien language. 3 free multiplayer maps. So maybe Black Ops 4 is going to outdo it and have 4. Lads, 4 free multiplayer maps, and then you have to pay for the other 12 like you normally would, in a way. So in my eyes, that's not really a bad thing. They're taking content out of DLC, out of the Black Ops Pass, out of the Season Pass that you would normally have to pay for, but now it's going to be free. Shit, I can't speak. So that's not that bad, is it? Well, maybe it's not perfect, but it's still not as bad as we all originally thought. Like, all the outrage. If that is true, that just, they're splitting the content that we'd normally have to pay for into content that, yes, you still have to pay for, but now some of it's free when it normally wouldn't be. That's not really that bad. But then, if this is true, that's just so strange, because why would Treyarch, why would Activision not tell us this? Like I said, the Black Ops Pass backlash, you know, it got mainstream media coverage. People hated it. Like I said, it almost killed the Black Ops 4 hype a few months ago. So if that's the case, if we just didn't see what it really was, and it's not even that bad, why didn't Activision just say so? Why have they still not said anything? Well, once again, it's going back to that leak from a few days ago that Activision and Treyarch apparently still aren't sure about how they want supply drops or microtransactions to work in the game. So maybe for Black Ops 4 they're still not sure about what the Black Ops Pass is themselves, and maybe that's why they're not talking about it. And looking at this, apparently Blizzard are removing cosmetics, I don't know, they're removing ways to pay for content from Overwatch and other games, and once again, Activision and Blizzard are kind of connected companies or something, I don't know. So maybe, just maybe, the Black Ops Pass is maybe, I don't know what I'm saying, lads, maybe it's going to be changed completely, maybe it's not, I don't know, lads, but maybe that's the point of this video. Jesus Christ. The Black Ops Pass might not be as bad as we thought it was. In fact, it might even be a good thing. Imagine that. Anyway, lads, stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one.